Sup, my name is Ryu for the Council Network. Welcome to the Hostile Takeover Supergirl episode review. We are officially halfway done of catching up. And I'll be completely honest, after this is completed, I'm probably going to get into Gotham because I was just watching Gotham to watch Gotham and I'm actually really getting into it. But let's talk about what's really on par here, which is Hostile Takeover. And dare I say, this is the best episode of Supergirl to date. Holy crap. I am surprised that this episode has knocked it way out of the park. Coming into Supergirl, if every episode was like this, with a little more comedy and happiness, because that's what, Supergirl pretty much is at times, I would just be sold on the series. But the past 7 episodes have just led up to this. And there was a lot going on, so I'm going to try to get to everything in this review, but I can't make any promises. But I want to talk about the biggest reveal of the episode. Cat Grant now knows who Supergirl is, because someone hacked her company, and the entire B plot, the B story of the episode, was actually leading into a completely different dynamic between Cat Grant and, of course, Kara. And seeing how that's going to play out, and how eventually Kara will find out, or Kira, as she keeps calling her, how she'll find out that we have Martian Manhunter right in front of us. And Martian Manhunter did get a little bit of screen time in this episode, to be fair. You don't fight like a human, 'cause I'm not a human. I loved it. It was very, very simple, but I loved it. Kara, dear, my coffee is cold. You know what to do. Use his laser beam. Gonna warm that bitch up. Honestly, though, it's hard to look back at the earlier episodes and not go, damn, they were really building to something amazing here. But there's still a lot of what's going on here? Will Hank Henshaw, Martian Manhunter, wipe Cat Grant's mind out? Eventually, Cat Grant has a second son. Are we going to see that play out? Maybe he becomes a villain. And, oh my god, that emotional scene of Kara finding out, that her aunt is semi-lying to her, semi-not. She wants to believe her. And, the feeling of being alone. That her mother could have prevented the world's destruction and didn't. And I think in the comics, I want to say it was actually Superman's parents, not Supergirl. But it's fine. I'm not going to dwell on that. It's not comic book accurate, because things constantly change in comic books. So I guess different storylines for different reasons. And it's fine. It's absolutely fine. I don't know how anyone doesn't see through Kara's disguise. I put my hair in a ponytail and I put on glasses, and you don't know it's me. It kind of makes me laugh at the same time, in all seriousness. I mean, with Kal-El, Superman, it's the posture, it's the voice, it's everything. With Kara, it's a little bit of a hair change and a little bit of a lower tone on her voice, just a little bit. I don't know if I'm the only one who realizes that. In all seriousness, though, seeing her fight her uncle got me hyped. We didn't get to see the full fight. I'm a little sad. And I swear, if I was watching this when it was actually out, I'd be pissed I would have to wait a couple weeks just to get the next episode. I'd be real pissed, but, it's understandable. So here is the one thing I've been wanting to talk about. I don't know if eventually we'll get to a point where Max something, I always forget his name. I call him the, God, I can't even remember what I call him anymore. Lex Luthor of Supergirl. I wonder if eventually, maybe in Season 2, Season 3, later down the line, that Power Girl is created by him. Because if I'm not mistaken, Power Girl is a clone of Supergirl. So there's that to play on. And obviously, he held his own for a mere second. Astra's not stupid, though. She's like, hey, I'm a climate activist. We need to change climate control. Climate problems are real. I kind of got a lot of that going on in this episode, and that's actually good because it's relevant. And that's not something that's just going to disappear. I feel like that's something that we'll forever be talking about, because anything that we we do on this goddamn Green Earth. You know what? I'm dwelling on that. Fuck that. To the point, I want to know where she actually plays out. Are these the real villains of the season, or are they just going to be dealt with in the next 2-3 episodes? I mean, there's still another, 10 episodes. I think it ends on 20. I'm not fully sure. I have to look and see what they said. But, God, I am actually excited to watch episode 9. Because I'm watching the episode, and I'm doing a review. So I'm not, marathoning through a few episodes and then doing it. I did that with the back half of Jessica Jones. I don't want to do that here. Not that it takes away from it, but it kind of, if not super interested in it, it's kind of hard to stay on point and not get into the better stuff of future episodes. That's kind of the thing. Very high on this episode. Very much enjoyable. Pretty much the best episode. Because, honestly, a couple of the earlier episodes were just bad. But this is hitting the marks. This is the good stuff. This is what I came for. This is the good stuff I've heard about. And there's a lot to still see how it plays out. So, let me give her a score. 8.7. Not perfect, but much better than the past 7 episodes. And if you are not checking out this show, basically just skip episode 3. Watch a couple of the episodes and then just skip until you get to here so you understand the plot of what's going on. Because as long as you understand the plot of what's going on, you're going to love it. Now, real quick, because I did talk about Gotham, I'm probably going to do an entire Season 1 review because we got Daredevil coming out. We have a mini project that'll lead into something bigger that I want to do after Daredevil and after Batman vs. Superman. I'm actually recording it now. Problem is there's so much going on and trying to get everything out that I don't want to clusterfuck the channel. Just making that clear. It's great for the next couple of weeks, maybe even months, what we have planned here. So I'm going to see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tonight, tomorrow, wherever I post this out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe for more.